Today we got a story time of the most disgusting, insane, craziest Roblox kid of all time. This story is absolutely crazy, and this is probably the worst Roblox kid story you have ever heard. I know for a fact you will enjoy today's video/story, so sit back, relax, subscribe if you're new, leave a like on the video right now to claim your free nothing. With that all being said, let's just jump right into it. So we're going to call the subscriber who submitted the story Andrew. So anyways, right, Andrew was in the 5th grade. And Roblox just in general is a really popular game. A lot of people just enjoy Roblox like that. You already know how it is. And there's this kid, though. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with Roblox. Whenever I make Roblox kid videos or Minecraft kid videos, I always try and make it super apparent to you guys that I literally have nothing against the game. Nothing at all. It's just like when you take the game way too far. For example, the Roblox kid. So why are we calling this kid the Roblox kid in today's story time? Well, this kid would literally play Roblox 24/7. This kid would literally make Roblox his entire life. Like his entire life. Yeah, so this kid would literally be out in class playing Roblox. He'd be at home playing Roblox. When all the other kids were, I don't know, on Saturday at the park or doing something, bro will be playing Roblox. Like, I'm just saying, it's like 24/7. It became so bad that he was actually known as, like, the Roblox kid, which I think is pretty funny because, like, you have to really be playing Roblox for a really long time to ever get the reputation of being, like, the quote-unquote Roblox kid. You know what I mean? So, yeah, sure enough, right? The kid, the Roblox kid, the subscriber who we're calling Andrew, they were all in 5th grade together. And this story all started on what seemed like a normal day. I feel like all these stories start like that, on what seems like a normal day. And then it turns into one of the worst things ever. And this might be the worst Roblox kid story I've ever told on the channel. So I need you to strap in, buckle in, prepare yourself mentally for the cringe that is about to ensue. Yeah, so this all started on what seemed like a normal day. Andrew was in the back of the class, chilling with his boys, and at the very end of the row was the Roblox kid playing Roblox. The Roblox kid always sat in the very back of the class because it was a lot easier for him to get away with playing Roblox for the entire class if he sat in the back of the class. Because if you think about it, if bro sat in the front of the class, dude, it would be even more obvious than it already was that he was playing Roblox. And I think the teacher kind of had a little bit of a suspicion that he was not putting 100% of his attention into the class. But the thing is, if he's kind of tucked away in the corner, the teacher can kind of ignore it. But if bro is sitting in the front of the class blasting Roblox game audio, just like very obviously using his mouse to click and play, like, okay, man, then he's actually becoming a distraction to other kids. And that's when the teacher just like ethically is a little strong of a word, but like needs to, by his code of conduct as a teacher, that's when he actually needs to like go in and do something. So the Roblox kid would always kind of like sit in the back of the class area. And Andrew and his friends would also sit in the back of the class, but they weren't necessarily friends with the Roblox kid. Once again, so like Andrew wasn't like enemies with this kid. As you'll see, this kid actually talks to them a little bit and exposes some information, as you will see. They weren't like friends with him, but they also weren't like enemies / not good friends, you know what I mean? They were kind of neutral. Like they would have conversations every once in a while, and it just like they just wouldn't hang out. It just happened to be that Andrew and his boys like to sit in the back of the class, and the Roblox kid also liked to sit in the back of the class for more or less the same reasons, both of them wanting to basically do what they want to do without getting in too much trouble from the teacher, even if what they're doing is slightly different, as Andrew and his friends were not sitting there playing Roblox for 24/7. Yeah, so anyways, on this day, which seemed like a normal day, the Roblox kid got up and walked over to where Andrew and his friends were sitting. They were a little bit like, yo, what is bro doing? Because, look, they weren't boys like that. They weren't friends like that. So they were thinking, oh, maybe he needs a pencil, or he forgot to do the homework, so he wants our answers, which Andrew was like, hey, man, if you want our answers, you might as well just randomly put down answers, because that's basically what we did. But anyways, the Roblox kid comes over, and he says, boys, I need your opinion on something. And Andrew and his friends were like, okay, yeah, what's up? And he's like, boys, do you know Nicole? And okay, so there's new character to be introduced. There's this girl who we're going to call Nicole, and she was in this class too. Nicole was this girl who was She's very pretty, right? This is the words of Andrew, who submitted the story to me over on Instagram, which, by the way, if you want to submit your own personal stories, they can be about whatever you want. Go to Instagram, look up Connor Pugs, follow me, and then send me a message on there with the story. So Andrew was saying that she was basically like the pretty girl of the grade, right? I don't know if you guys had that, but definitely back when I was in school, there wasn't necessarily one like pretty girl, but there was like the one or two or three or whatever that were just like known as like the prettiest girls in the school or in the grade or whatever. And unfortunately, sometimes they would either be super nice, which was cool when they were super nice, because it's like, hey, like, that's cool that you're humble, because I know for a fact I'm about to sneeze. I can't sneeze. No. Sorry. Anyways, right. So, I mean, in these situations, if you're like the prettiest / popular girl of the school, you can really be one of two ways. One, you can be humble. You can be like everyone else. You probably know, right? Because here's the thing. 99% of the time, if you're like the pretty girl or like the guy, that handsome jock guy who like, you already know you're affecting the ladies, right? 99% of the time, you know what's up. And it's really up to you if you want to let that go to your head. But the other half, right? Those are the people that they know they have the power and they're going to frickin' abuse it. Unfortunately, right? Or not, actually, no, fortunately, Nicole was not one of the power abuser types. She was very, very nice, right? Which makes what's about to happen even worse, bro. If she was like kind of the worst, like she was a bit of a jerk, what the Roblox kid was about to do, it wouldn't have been like excused. It would have been like, oh, he's chill. But I would have felt at least a little less bad because I feel even worse because Nicole is one of the nice ones, bro. She's one of the nice ones too. Anyways, you guys are probably thinking, oh my God, Connor, what did the Roblox kid do? And let me just say that you are not mentally prepared. So leave a like on the video right now to claim your very own pair of cringe goggles. If you leave a like, these cringe goggles will actually help you out so much. I can't even explain it. Anyways, so yeah, the Roblox kid has came over and said, hey, Andrew, and like the boys, he's like, yo, what's up, boys? Like, what are your thoughts on Nicole? And they're like, she's cute. Yo, what's up? Like, what are you saying? And he's like, oh, well, I was thinking of basically asking her out. And they're all kind of looking at each other. And Andrew's like, bites his lip. He's like, bro, I cannot laugh at this kid. That's mean. Yeah, so they're all like, oh, dude, like, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Because, look, Nicole was nice, but nice doesn't mean pushover, right? She's still going to be like, she's still going to say no. She's not going to be a jerk about it, right? She's not one of those, like, the popular pretty girls who's going to be a massive jerk about it. But at the same time, bro, like, she's definitely not going to be on the nicer side, to say the least. So anyways, yeah, they're all like, oh, dude, like, where Andrew's like, bro, have you, like, spoken to her much? Because, like, first of all, legitimate question. I mean, Andrew kind of just knew that, nah, Nicole was not going to go with the Roblox kid and be his girlfriend. But also, you know what? There's a big difference between if, like, the Roblox kid was talking to her every single day and then asked her out, because then it's like, oh, she said no, but at least he put in the effort. At least it doesn't look completely crazy. But then there's another situation where the Roblox kid never really talked to this girl, and it's just like, I'm in love with you, which here's the thing, guys. I'm sure if you've been around on the channel for long enough, if you've been on my live streams when I'm talking, or if you found old Storytime videos from me, you guys know that I used to be that kid. I used to be that kid, especially in like 5th, 6th grade, bro. I was so cringe. I would literally just like declare my love for people who I never really spoke to before. It's a bad habit. Don't get into it. I'm still falling in love with the random girls I look at for 1 second. Like, I swear to God, bro, I'm in the airport. I make eye contact for 1 second. I'm like, yep, that's my future wife right there. Yep. Yeah, anyways, though, Andrew says to the Roblox kid, because the Roblox kid then says, like, no, but, like, the way I'm going to show my love and appreciation for her, like, it's going to make up for me never talking to her. And, guys, let me just say, no, you're showing off some big gesture of romantic, I don't know, your feelings for this person. It's not going to make up for you never talking to them. Okay, there might be one situation out of 10,000, but I'm not talking about that situation. Genuine advice, you just got to go talk to them, right? like liking their Instagram photos at 2 in the morning or sending them anonymous love letters. Bro, it's not going to work. You got to talk to them. Trust me. Trust me. I've learned, I've made my mistakes. Let me help you guys out. So Andrew says, like, you look, bro, I really think you should reconsider whatever you're planning to do. Because at this point, he doesn't even know what the Roblox Kid is planning to do. He's like, just reconsider whatever you're planning to do, bro. Trust me on this one. Just start talking to her today. How about instead of the big romantic gesture, you just go and talk to her, bro? Like, trust me on this one. The Roblox Kid's like, bro, Andrew, I know you're my boy, and I know you want the best for me, but you got to trust me on this. And Andrew and the Roblox Kid they don't have a stare off, but they kind of just stare at each other. And they're just looking at each other. And Andrew's like, okay. Because, like, here's the thing, bro. Andrew's not going to spend all this mental energy to, like, fight with this kid to make him do the obvious right choice. He put in his word. He tried to convince him of what he should do. He said the best advice, and the kid didn't listen. At some point, it's not Andrew's fault. You know what I mean? At some point, it's not Andrew's fault. So this is where I hope you've left a like on the video because you need your cringe goggles for what's about to happen. The Roblox Kid raises his hand, and he's like, teacher, Miss Davenport, we'll call her that. That's kind of my standard teacher name. Miss Davenport. Miss Davenport's like, yes, because she was like mid-lecture. And the Roblox Kid's like, oh, remember how I didn't have my presentation yesterday and you said I could go today? Miss Davenport's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, can I go right now? Miss Davenport's like, no, Roblox Kid. Like, I said you could go in the last 5 minutes of class. We still got 15 more minutes. He's like, oh, okay. Puts his hand down. And that's when Andrew, the subscriber, little gears started to turn in his head because he started to make a connection. As soon as the Roblox Kid sat down after saying, I'm going to have a big romantic gesture, all of a sudden, like, he raises his hand to do his presentation early. And that's when Andrew realizes that he is in for one of the craziest presentations of his entire life. Anyways, right, so Andrew now knows that there's going to be a bad presentation. It's going to be something crazy. So he's kind of just sitting there thinking, oh God, what's going to happen right now? By the way, if you made it this far into the video, I want you to comment Roblox right now in the comment section. It's the secret word of the day to see who made it this far into the video. I'll try and heart a bunch of comments to say Roblox, so do that right now. Anyways, though, so it is finally time for the presentation. The Roblox Kid struts up to the front of the room. No one knows what is coming because only Andrew has a suspicion. Even Andrew's friends don't know what's coming. The teacher doesn't know what's coming. And worst of all, Nicole has no idea what's about to hit her. So the Roblox Kid's like, all right, here's my presentation on the dinosaurs that I was supposed to do yesterday, but I just did not have the time to. So he connects his computer to the AirPlay or to the screen share or the cord device. I don't really know, right? Actually, no, it was a corded device. That's actually important. It was like he plugged it in to show on the screen. So now his whole computer screen is on there, and he opens up a PowerPoint presentation. And the first slide actually makes Andrew think that he was wrong, because the first slide says my presentation on pterodactyls or something, right? And so not Spoil Kid. I make so many Spoil Kid videos I got confused. The Roblox Kid is like, okay guys, here's my presentation on, wait, I must be real. I must express my feelings instead. Class, may I have your attention? And he clicks over to the next slide. And the next slide is a videotape of a it's like a pre-recorded video that has the big play button on it. So at this point, he hovers over the video and basically he hits play in the video, and it's a screen recording of his Roblox character doing these weird dance moves. But on top of it is this audio. It is him singing Baby by Justin Bieber. So all you hear is, sorry, wait, I gotta do the right voice. It's like the worst singing voice ever, but it's also in his Roblox voice tone, because he kind of speaks a little bit like this. He's like, babe, he's like, babe, whoa, babe, whoa, babe. The whole class is like, what the, what is going on right now? Like every freaking Vine boom sound effect, like boom, boing, 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 like what is going on right now? And so, yeah, the whole class is hearing, bam, whoa. And it's getting so bad. It's so bad. The class is laughing. The teacher's like, hey, yo, what is going on right now, bro? Like, what is going on right now? And so he's like, wait, okay. My Sharonade is over. He plays. It's like a minute long of him singing sing Baby by Justin Bieber over some like 240p Roblox gameplay of his character dancing or whatever. And he flashes over to the next slide. And this is where it gets so bad. It's literally just a photo of freaking Nicole on the next slide. And the whole class is like, hey, yo. And so, yeah, the next slide is literally just like a photo of Nicole. And it's like, the Roblox kid's like, Nicole, I must tell you that this serenade is for you. Which, like, she was so taken off guard. Because remember, the Roblox kid and Nicole have never spoken together, bro. Maybe they were introduced to each other in the beginning of school in, like, a group project or something. Maybe she knows who he is just by, like, the fact that he's notorious for playing Roblox 24/7, but not to the level, not even close, to the level where she would ever in a trillion years expect a Roblox serenade to be in her name. So the Roblox kid with, like, this, like, 240p stretched out photo of her on the projector, the Roblox kid walks over to her, like desk or whatever. She's already, like, low-key freaking out a little bit because this was so unexpected. And the Roblox kid, hear this, guys. The Roblox kid gets down on one knee, which, like, hey, man, you're not proposing right now. You're asking her to be your girlfriend, which, bro, you should not be doing that in the first place, right? He should not be doing this in the first place. He's never spoken to her before. But even if let's say they had spoken, and let's say even she wanted to go on a date with him, right? He still shouldn't have gone down on one knee in front of her, right? It's not good. This is very bad. So then there's this, like, long pause, a long period of silence. If you're a fancy English major, you would call this a pregnant pause, bro. This is like, dang, it's just, it's so bad. Oh, man, because, like, he basically said, will you be, I forgot to say, I messed the whole thing up, I'm sorry. When he goes down on one knee, he's like, Nicole, will you be my girlfriend? Dead silence. It's guys, I'm sorry. I should have done that in a different order. It's just the cringe overloaded my brain and it couldn't process. And it's just dead silence. And Nicole, after like 30 seconds, is able to eventually eep out like, I'm sorry, I don't know you. So no, I'm sorry. And then the Roblox kid's like, no! And he literally collapses onto the ground. And at this point, Miss Davenport's like, Roblox Kid, says his actual name. She doesn't call him Roblox Kid, but she's like, Roblox Kid, this is very inappropriate. I asked you to do your presentation, which you forgot to do yesterday. I gave you an extension, and you decide to spend the time and waste the class's time and embarrass your classmate. Like, go to the principal's office. And the Roblox kid gets up and he's like, there's nothing the principal's punishment can do that is worse than a broken heart. And he, like, slowly slumps out of class. And the teacher's like, Nicole, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's okay, it's fine. And, like, some of the girls were consoling her in the front of the room. And that's when Andrew looks at his friends, and his friends just have this look of, like, shock, like, open mouth, eyes wide, like, oh my God. One is, like, cracking up on the floor right now. Like, they are all just so... They don't know how to feel about this, you know what I mean? Like, they just don't know how to feel. And Andrew was like, yo, boys, I called this. They're like, what? And yeah, Andrew then goes on to explain how he knew something was coming, but he had no idea how bad it would be. Because this is a whole new level, you know what I mean? Whole new level. Anyways, though, so the principal felt kind of bad for the Roblox kid because felt worse for Nicole, right? And the Roblox kid still did something bad, but he knew that the Roblox kid, like, this kid just embarrassed himself, and he's going to be the talk of the town for the next month. So the principal didn't go too hard. Basically, the principal said, yo, you got to apologize to Nicole. You got to apologize to Ms. Davenport. And it's up to her if she wants to give you, like, another opportunity to do your presentation again. So the Roblox kid privately, not publicly, apologizes to Nicole, apologizes to Ms. Davenport, and then does his presentation a week later. And it's not a bad presentation. And, yeah. He was a living meme for at least 3 more years, though.